Hello, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pleb is back in this report. Well, this story is beyond hilarious, as Trudeau's brother yesterday came out on social media and basically admitted that he's a MAPLE MAGA supporter and explains in detail why he thinks a Trump presidency will be great for Canada. Now, this video is surely going to trigger Trudeau, so you will not want to miss this report. Stick around. Before we start this report, please double check if you're still subscribed. I'm currently being shadow banned on this channel here, and I finally figured out the reason why. It's because angry leftists continue mass reporting my channel. They're trying to reduce my visibility here on YouTube. So if you want to help me combat these radical wacko leftists, smash subscribe and let's start the report. Well, folks, this is not going to be that long of a news report, but we got a couple of things to talk here about today, and we're going to talk about Trudeau's brother going full MAPLE MAGA, but first we got to talk about what happened in Saskatchewan last night. Many were expecting a very close race last night. All the polling data indicated that this was going to be a nail-biter. Yes, the polling data got this completely wrong. The Conservatives in Saskatchewan ended up getting 53% of the vote. Now, many people thought this was going to be razor close, that the left was actually going to win in probably Canada's most or second most conservative province, but thank God it did not happen. So congrats to Scott Moe on winning his 5th majority conservative government in a row. He's a man who stands by his principles, he's extremely based, and he doesn't pander to the woke. Thank you, Scott Moe, for keeping the left in check. Now let's move things along to our main story here and talk about Trudeau's brother's recent comments. In a move that shocked many, but not me, Trudeau's brother yesterday came out and basically declared that he's MAPLE MAGA and put out this video here explaining why he thinks a Trump presidency is great for Canada. Let's watch.
So what does a Trump presidency mean for Canada? In a nutshell, it's going to mean a shift in the vibration of Canada. It's going to open up the opportunity for government innovation within Canada, likely massive tax reform in Canada.
I mean, right now, Canada's a country where we need to bribe businesses to come here and set up shop. This is how unfriendly this country has become to business. That needs to change.
The media is going to have a knipshit in Canada, and they're going to get exposed. And I think, like, you know, as rightly they need to be.
What? Yep.
The business sector in Canada recognizes how big American business is. Like, they're going to scare you over the next little bit into thinking that it's all doom and fucking gloom. Guess what, guys? It's not. It's not. If this one thing, Trump, on the Rogan Experience and another thing, said that he's open to getting rid of income tax. That is something that, oh my gosh, if that happens, it is going to unlock so much wealth.
Yep.
All of a sudden, the need for offshore accounts, Swiss bank accounts, and funny money managing to reduce your tax exposure changes. I know
they won't have to hide their money anymore from these communists who just keep taxing us to death. Keep going.
So many Canadians that left Canada after becoming successful because the tax regime is just crazy.
The brain drain.
In Canada, it's not a good environment to operate in. So you go where you kind of retain your wealth. But what happens then is all that wealth leaves Canada. So if you fix that tax system, all that money is going to come back to Canada. And guess what? That money is going to get spent in Canada. Buildings, infrastructure, technology, community. Let's go, guys. This golden age cometh, it dawneth. And that, I will say, that will not happen underneath the Kamala presidency. Like that, No. She is just another cabal spokesperson.
Yep.
Donald Trump, I really believe in my gut, my heart, my crown, that he's a genuine person and he wants to leave a good legacy. And he knows that the first time around he was trapped by some, shitty neocons that circled in around him, but not going to make the same mistake twice. And there's an opportunity now, and dream teams coming together. COVID helped identify the dream team based on who, the Matrix pushed out. And look, guess what? They're all coming together. And guess what? People like authenticity. They like openness. They like just, people speaking freely.
I mean, say what you want about Trump, whether you like him or not. At least with Trump, we know he's saying what he feels. He's one of those guys who just speaks from the heart, and it might get him in trouble at times, but at least we know where we stand with Trump. People like Kamala and Trudeau are fake. Everything that comes out of their mouth is scripted. Another reason why I love Trump.
Let's go. That's what comes to Canada. So the policies in America will come up into Canada. This corporate government in Canada, it has no chance, no chance of surviving. People are completely over it. And my appeal to every Canadian government worker out there is, are you happy? Are you actually adding value? Is this what you want to do? Do you want to work for the government? Because there's so many other things you can do. Think about how you get the fuck out of government as quickly as possible. How can you create value outside of government? How can you celebrate the day when you quit working for the government? Because honestly, Department of Governmental Efficiency, it's coming to America. ChatGPT can already replace so many people and do a better job with it.
It's crazy.
This shit is just coming. So to everybody who's that the huge voting bloc that represents the government, take responsibility. Think critically now about what your next moves are. Because the public money spending for big salaries, it's just not gonna last. And it's also limiting in terms of what your true human potential is.
Yep.
So think about your next moves, let's say. Anyways, too long a video. Love you guys. Let's go. Let's grow. Let's make America healthy again. Let's make Canada healthy again. Let's make Canada prosperous again. Let's make America prosperous again. Let's make Earth great again. Let's go.
Make Canada great again. Well said, Kyle. Kyle's on the money here. I mean, we live in a country where our government has to literally bribe businesses to set up shop here. I mean, we live in a country where the most talented leave for America. We call this the great brain drain. I mean, and he's right. People keep hiding their money abroad because our government are greedy and they basically punish those who are successful. This is no way to be prosperous as a country, and hopefully with the Trump presidency, we're going to start seeing some major changes. Anyways, that's it for this report. But tell me in the comments down below, do you agree with Trudeau's brother? Is he on the money here? Is there anything that he got wrong that you disagree with? I want to hear your thoughts on his video in the comments down below. And if you want to support this channel, the best way to do it is to subscribe, like the video, share it out, drop a comment. I read every single comment. Or you could buy a membership for $5 Canadian. My name is the Pleb, and I'll see you at the next report. Peace.